what's the little thing called? Oh, the little, why can't I think of the name of it? The little like poofy thing, the little, I call it a poofy puff. Hello and welcome to Happy, Healthy, Fit, and Fabulous. I hope that you're all having an amazing day today. For those of you who don't know, my name is Theo. Welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 21 must-have beauty products for under $25. So if you're interested in seeing what items made my list, stay tuned. In the event that any of you are still here who previously followed me, I just want to take a quick moment before I jump into this video to touch on my absence from YouTube for the past year. I did take off the past year just to take care of myself and to rediscover who I am and what I want out of the next chapter of my life. But now I am back, and I will touch on that further in a video later on. But right now, I just want to let you guys know that I'm so excited to be back and continue the journey here on YouTube. And if any of you are still here who were following me previously, I just want to say hello. I missed you guys and welcome back. Okay, now let's jump into the video. Now, these beauty products that I'm sharing with you today may not be what some people would think of as typical beauty products, but for me, they're essential in taking care of my body and skin. So I wanted to share them with you, and every product on this list can be obtained for under $25. So let's go ahead and jump in with the first item. The first item that I have is this Paraffin Wax Warmer. Now guys, I love this little machine. I use it weekly as an essential part of my hand care routine. It's important to me to keep my hands looking young and feeling super soft, and this right here helps me do that. Like I said, I use this once a week and I use it in a full hand care routine. Now, if you haven't used a paraffin machine before, it's basically hot wax. Basically wax that has like moisturizing properties, so when you dip your hands in here, it'll help keep your hands and skin moisturized. You can use this on your hands, you can use it on your feet, you can dip your elbows in here or whatever else you can think of. Again, I absolutely love this, and you can obtain one of these for under $25. All the products that I have in this list, by the way, will be linked down below. Now, some of them may not be quite identical to the ones that I have, but there'll be something very similar, and I'll leave all the links where you can get the products down in the description box. The next item is a hot wax warmer for removing hair. Now, this little guy is great for removing underarm hair, for removing the hair off of my lips, and also removing the hair from the bikini line. Now, I prefer to do stuff like this at home because, especially with the bikini line, I'm just not real comfortable having any and everybody down in my lady parts while we're carrying on a conversation. It just really doesn't work for me. So I choose to do these things at home. And this little guy right here works really, really well. I've had the same machine for probably 2 or 3 years now, and it's still in great working condition. And again, this is something else that you can get for under $25. So item number 3 is this little facial steamer. I use this little guy weekly when I'm doing my facials, and I feel like it opens up my pores, helps to get my skin much cleaner, and it just feels really, really good. So this is an essential part of my facial routine for me, and I love this little guy, and they're pretty inexpensive as well. Next up, we have the Microneedle Derma Roller. Now, I use this little guy maybe once a week at the most, and if I'm being honest, it's more like every other week because a lot of times I forget. Now, this is supposed to be really good at helping to smooth out wrinkles on the face, and I guess you can use it in other areas, but I only use it on my face. And this one I have comes in this little case like this, and that's what it looks like. And basically you take this and you like roll it over a spot, and they're like tiny, tiny, tiny little needles that penetrate the skin. And it says it's supposed to help boost collagen. Now, you definitely don't want to use this too much because you can damage the skin. And this is a 0.25 millimeter needles on this one. Now, I also want to tell you with this real quick, with the Derma Roller, I typically only use it in this area because that's where I have those little forehead wrinkles that I'm trying to get rid of. And I do think it helps. Like I said, I don't use it very, very often, but I do keep it as a part of my routine, and I've been doing this for quite some time now. Oh, what I was going to tell you about the Derma Roller, I do replace mine like after I might use it like 4 times and then I replace it. So if I'm using it bi-weekly, I'll replace it every 2 months. If I use it weekly and I'm on that routine, I replace it monthly. I just don't want the needles to get so dull that they damage my skin. Now, this is something I choose to do. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you how I use it. Next up, we have the exfoliating gloves. Now, this one here is a pack of 4 that I have, but I know that you can get these in packs of 10, and you can also buy like a single pair that would probably be a little bit rougher and have a little bit more exfoliation. But I find that these like this work perfect for me because I typically use these when I'm doing a body scrub because I like the feeling of things being a little bit rougher and feeling like my skin is really getting clean. So I'll use the scrub and then I'll take these to rub the scrub all over myself. So I really, really do like these. And like I said, this is a pack of 4 and they're like, for this pack of 4, I know it was under 10 bucks. The next item on this list that I have completely fallen in love with, guys, is this little Gua Sha Tool. Now, this little thing works really well. I use it on the face and it's supposed to help with lymphatic drainage. And since I've been using this, I have definitely noticed a difference. I feel like my face is a little bit thinner. And like I said, it's probably because it's helping to relieve the fluid buildup, but it feels really good. And at one point I was doing this daily, but then I was reading somewhere you should probably do it 3, maybe 4 times a week. So I kind of cut back a little bit. But this right here is one of my absolute favorite beauty tools. The next item is this ice roller. Now guys, this thing feels absolutely amazing on your skin. Now I typically use this in the morning and I'll put it on either after my oils, or if I'm not using oils, after my moisturizer. And I just like rub it and massage it all over my face, under my eyes, and it feels great. And I do believe that it helps with the inflammation and stuff. Now this is mine. I just took it out of the freezer, so it's super cold, but that's what that looks like. And this thing right here is just a great addition to your skincare. Now I'm going to follow that up with the Jade Roller. Now the Jade Roller is similar to the ice roller to me, except that it's not kept in the freezer. And both of these tools, if I didn't mention with the ice roller, that helps with puffiness, lymphatic drainage, and things of that sort. And with the ice roller, I'm just going to backtrack for a second. I do typically use that on the days that I'm not using my Gua Sha Tool. Now, the Jade Roller also helps with lymphatic drainage. It helps improve circulation, and it's just great for using on your face. Now, this I typically use at night after I put on my skincare products. I'll take the Jade Roller and run it all over my face. And just for those of you who may not know what it is, that's what it looks like. It has 2 different ends. This one is for the face, and this one right here is great for using underneath the eyes. Just a nice little tool to have. And if you don't want to invest in the ice roller and the Jade Roller, just get the Jade Roller, and then you can also store this in the fridge if you want to, if you want it cold. So, you know, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But if you have the resources, I would definitely suggest getting an ice roller as well, because it's just a whole different experience, at least in my opinion. Next, we have a body brush. Now this one I have is from Nera. And it comes with 3 attachments. It has this right here, which I pretty much use for my daily shower. It's super soft, feels really good on the body, and just feels like it gives you a really good clean. It also comes with like a pumice stone for your feet, and the little, what's the little thing called? Oh, the little, why can't I think of the name of it? The little like poofy thing, the little, I call it a poofy puff that you lather your body with. Hold on, let me go grab it and I'll just show you what it is. This right here, the loofah, I could not think of that to save my soul in that moment. You can also attach this on to the brush. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, it came with all 3 of these heads. The only one I ever really use is this one, because I have a standalone one of these in the shower that I already use, and I tend to just stick with that instead of replacing it. But this brush works really good. It just feels really good on the body. And I've listed again in the description box something really similar to this, plus another choice that was even a lot less than a $25. I think one brush was like $15 and the other one's like $25, and they're listed down in the description box below. But I do think these are just a really great investment, and it just feels like such a spa experience. I love it. The next item I have is this dry brush. Now, dry brushing is absolutely fantastic for improving circulation and promoting lymphatic drainage. Now, what you would do is take this brush and you would gently brush your body from your feet all the way up. Now, there is definitely a technique to this, which you can find out a ton of information online about to make sure that you are doing it properly. Now, I see some people say they do this every day, but I definitely don't. I try to squeeze it into my routine weekly, and if not weekly, at least bi-weekly. But I definitely noticed that it does help reduce swelling and stuff in my legs because I do suffer from edema, and this is definitely helpful to me in keeping that at bay. So this little guy right here is absolutely fantastic. And this one does come with a handle, which I really never use because I don't use it in the shower. I use it specifically for dry brushing. The next item on my list are these little silicone facial scrubbers. Now, I absolutely love these little guys. I think that they clean the face really, really well without overstripping it. I actually prefer these over my electronic PMD. I use these every single day, and then you get a 2-pack for like, I think it's like $10 for 2 of them, and they last for quite some time. But it's very economical. They work really, really well, and again, I feel like they clean my skin without overly stripping the oils and stuff out and making my skin feel dry. So absolutely love these. And here's what it looks like out of the package. The next item on the list, or number 12, is this little silicone face mask. Now, I absolutely adore these things. They work so well for holding on your sheet mask. Like, you know how we put on the sheet mask, sometimes it starts to slide and you kind of got to stay still. It's kind of hard to move around or do other things. You slap this puppy right on top of it, snap it behind your ears, and it does such a wonderful job of holding that sheet mask into place. I was so happy when I found these and found out that they work so well. Now, you do get a pack of 5 of them. So you get 5 for like, I want to say it's around $10. Like I said, everything on the list is under $25, and a lot of the things are a lot less than $25, but these are definitely worth the investment if you use sheet mask on a regular basis. This next item I have is pretty new to me. I've only been using it for about 3 weeks or so, but I'm finding that I really like it. I'll put it on sometimes at night when I'm watching TV before I do my nighttime skincare routine, but after I wash my face. And that is this, it's like, I guess it's supposed to be for your double chin, a double chin lifting type of strap. But I find that it actually feels really tight around here and then up under here, so I feel like it's doing something. Can I tell you that I've seen any results yet? No, I can't, but I love the way it feels, and it just feels like my skin is being like lifted up and kind of held together. Now, it basically straps around your head and then this way around your head, so you're basically sitting with this all strapped in. So it kind of looks like that. I'll insert a picture here. It looks really weird, but if it gives results, nobody's looking at you when you're at home. So just relax while you're watching TV or something and enjoy it for about 30 to 45 minutes. I've even read in the reviews that some people sleep in it and feel like that they really get a good effect from it. So it might just be worth trying out. If you guys want, I can give you an update in a few weeks to tell you if I've noticed any results or if I still like the product. If you want me to do that, leave a comment down below. Thanks. My next item is probably a staple in most of our households, and this is little tinkle razor, the little eyebrow razor. Now, I do use this on my eyebrows if I get like a stray hair or something I can take out, but I also use it sometimes on my lips. I use it to trim like little hairs. I just think it's an all-around good little tool to have, and you get a 3-pack of these, and I think a 3-pack is like $8 or something. So definitely a good to have. Now, my list wouldn't be complete if I didn't mention a good pair of tweezers. Now, I've had these tweezers forever. I'm not even sure where I got them from, and I've had them for years and they still work amazingly. I probably have another 10 to 15 pair, and this is always my go-to pair. Tweezers are great for plucking out that stray eyebrow hair. If you get some extra hair on the bikini line that you're trying to get rid of and plucking it out, if you got a bump with some ingrown hair, you can use these to apply eyelashes. These things work for so many different reasons, and they are definitely a necessity in my beauty toolkit. The next item I want to mention are these little cotton rounds, these Swisspers cotton rounds. Like, one side is smooth and then the other side is like an exfoliating round. I actually received these, God, years ago, in a beauty subscription box. I believe it was a Walmart box at that, and I have been using them ever since. I absolutely love them. They have pretty much replaced cotton balls for me because I can use one side if I want to take off my makeup, and then when I'm using the other side, I can kind of get a little bit of a scrub. I absolutely love these, and they're like $3 a pack and well worth the investment. Coming in at number 17 on my list is an electronic foot file. Now the one I have is by Homedics, and it's this little guy right here. And these things work amazingly to like get dead skin off of your feet, and it's the perfect time of year for that, spring and summer, because you know we're wearing our sandals and stuff and want to make sure our feet look good. So this is definitely a good investment. Now this one that I have here, that's how it looks. I don't want to take it out. I always store it back in there, and it comes with extra files as well. So if you do your pedicures at home, or if you just want to clean up your feet and make them look good, this is definitely a good investment. My next pick to go right along with the foot file will be the Foot Spa. Like I said, we're at that time of year where it's spring and summer, we're wearing our sandals, so nothing like giving yourself a nice pedicure and foot soak at home. And this thing works amazingly well. It has the little bubbles in it. It has the little place to rest your feet. It has the little scrubber right here on top. This is definitely a great way to kick back, unwind, and just spend some well-needed you time taking care of yourself. So the last few items on my list are not actually tools or things for the body in that respect, but they are actually skincare items. These last few items will have your skin looking and feeling absolutely amazing. And the first one I have is Shea Butter. Now, Shea Butter has so many beneficial uses. And the things that I like to use it for, I like to use Shea Butter just on my face by itself, sometimes at night. Once I do all of my skincare, after I put on my moisturizer, before I go to bed, I'll put just pure Shea Butter on my face. It is oily feeling, but I find that it absorbs fairly well, but I love it the way that it makes my skin feel. And I also use Shea Butter in like creams that I make for my hair, and I also use it in body butters that I make for my skin. This is just an all-around great product to have, and it mixes so well with other oils and butters. And you can really whip up a DIY body butter with like 3 ingredients, but I would always make sure that Shea Butter is one of my main ingredients. Next up, we have cocoa butter. Now, cocoa butter is an amazing moisturizer, and it has a ton of great properties for your skin. It has been known to help with the healing of scarring, as well as to reduce the appearance of stretch marks. So this is a great butter to have in your collection. Now, cocoa butter is a harder butter, so I like to mix this with shea butter along with maybe almond or jojoba oil, maybe even rosehip seed oil. The possibilities are endless, but this is definitely a great butter to add to your arsenal if you have not already. And finally, we arrive at the last item, number 21. And falling in at number 21 is coconut oil. Coconut oil is absolutely amazing. I use this to moisturize my dry, brittle hair. I use it to take off makeup. I use it in my smoothies. I use it in my bath. This just has so many amazing uses, and I would definitely recommend picking up some coconut oil. It's also really good in a body butter as well, with a hard butter like cocoa butter, so you can mix the two together. It's just an amazing product. You can even cook with this stuff, so it just has so many uses for the skin. So I would definitely recommend picking up some coconut oil. Now, I know that we've covered the 21 beauty products I wanted to share with you, but I have 2 bonus items that I would like to add to this list. Now, I wouldn't technically classify them as beauty items, but they are products that definitely help in your beauty routine, if that makes sense. So the first bonus item that I have is this little mixing bowl set. Now, I absolutely adore this little set. It comes with the bowl, it comes with like the mixing spatula, it comes with measuring spoons, it comes with the spray bottle, just a bunch of other little stuff. Now, what I like about this is that it makes it easy. I'll put like my powdered mask in here, add in my water that I use, or my rose water, and mix it up, and then I can apply that to my face. Or if I just want to mix something to test it, these are great for doing that. That's why I said I think it's just a good thing to have if you're into mixing up your own beauty products and things of that sort. And this little set with a ton of stuff in it, it's like $6 or something like that. Very inexpensive, but very useful. And the second bonus item that I want to share with you, I'm going to go ahead and place a picture up here somewhere, is a non-slip shower mat. I actually purchased this and love it, love it, love it. I purchased it because, as you saw, I tend to use like butters and oils and things of that sort on my body. So sometimes my shower gets a little bit slippery, and I was wondering what I could do to help that out. And I found this on Amazon and I purchased it and absolutely love it. It's a great addition if you work with a lot of oils and stuff in your shower. And if you want to prevent slippage, I would definitely recommend checking out one of these mats. Well guys, we have officially come to the end of this video. I hope that you find some of these products useful. Let me know down in the comments below if you use any of the products that I have on this list. And also let me know if there's a product that you love that falls in that under $25 category that you feel like I should check out. I would love to know what it is. Well, anyway, that is all that I have for today. I thank you so much for spending a part of your day with me today. I truly do appreciate it. Before you go, if you'd hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a like, I would appreciate that as well. And until next time, guys, have an absolutely fabulous day. Take care. Bye-bye.